Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this amazing reading for y'all told me this a minute ago. Payton Marie Charles, aka Lakenya. That's not my business, it's not my problem. This is the name that y'all gave me. As you know, this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, I am entertaining the thoughts that are appearing energetically, spiritually, because we are connected. We are one. And so y'all said Payton Marie Charles, Lakenya. That's their business. Okay. So let's get into it. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot, okay, spirit, and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay. I feel like I said this to you before. I'm going to say it to you again. 3 is a crowd. 3 is a problem. 3 is going to be an issue. 3 is going to be a thorn in your side. Spirit is acknowledging you think you fast, but spirit moves faster. There is some energy that you're going to have to reap what you sow. And the other song that's coming up is God is trying to tell you something. God is trying to tell you something. The thing about this energy in particular is you're running from yourself. And sometimes you got to turn around and face it. And who are you facing? You're facing you. You know, a lot of times you'll be like, is this person, is this person? No. Hear me. Spirit says, hear ye, hear ye, hear you. I don't know if you're in litigation or not. It could be spiritual or it could be physical court. But Spirit is acknowledging you are at the root of your issues. And when you're ready to face yourself, your true self, your true and authentic self, your genuine self, who you really see when you look in the mirror, minus whatever, that is who you got to deal with. Because you're carrying past hurt, past trauma. You're carrying wounds. You are wounded. And that's just the energy. No tea, no shade. Now, this card has been turned over. This is something that you're not ready to acknowledge or you're not ready to see. But Spirit says, you see this, though. You see this, though. So what are you not seeing? You're not seeing that you're manifesting a relationship with your eyes closed. Because you're not ready to see your reality. And so in your mind, this love is going to make it complete. It's incomplete. And let me tell you why. Because the most powerful love that you will ever have is a love for yourself. And once you get in alignment with yourself and you love yourself through and through, the good, the bad, and the ugly, whatever it is that you incarnated here, because that was your choice, that was your decision, that is when you will experience true love. That is when you will radiate at a frequency that only true love can match, can align with. Right now, whatever you're attracting and in alignment with is a reflection of you. Those are your choices. That is your manifestation. You created that. You desired that. And so it's like, this is where you're putting your focus and your fire and your passion, your manifestation of love. Hugs and kisses, adoration, snuggling, pillow talking, and bonding, being someone's favorite. But let me tell you this too. Spirit said you'll never be the right person for the wrong person. And I'm hearing it again. Hear ye, hear ye. You going to court? Not my business. Okay. And Spirit is also acknowledging that you're throwing 3 sheets to the wind. Because in the silence of your mind, in the silence of your home, in the silence of the quarters of which you dwell, you are sad. And I feel like I picked up on that energy before. You are sad. And there's nothing wrong with being sad. I get that. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. We're not perfect. But energetically, you have to deal with the root of your issue and the root and the cause and the source of your problem. And you're not. You're covering it up. You're masking it. You putting sugar on shit. It's still staying. Not my business. Okay? No matter what you build, how do you feel when everybody else is quiet and asleep in their homes and doing their thing? Alone. Spirit says isolated and alone. Lonely. Spirit says there's a musical instrument in one hand, a beverage in the other. At the heart of it, you want peace. There's a swirl of communication around you. And Spirit is acknowledging your ancestors, your ancestral energy, your ascended masters. They're around you. They see you. They feel you. And they're like, we can't rest in this place. This is for the mind. This is a dangerous place to dwell. And so you got to get up. Lakenya. Payton. Feels like there's a candle being lit, acknowledging that there is this call out for prayer and assistance and guidance at this time. You're not rooted and grounded. You're not maintaining authenticity. You're not being genuine. And so you're not in alignment with that frequency of aid and help because you have to surrender. I surrender all to Him, my blessed Savior. You got to surrender. Whatever you do, whoever you believe in, whatever you practice, you got forehead to the ground. It's not cry, because you're carrying something that is heavy. And only you know what that is, okay? And this impedes upon your energy of success, your finances. This impedes upon your energy of you don't have healthy boundaries. Everything you build, you feel like you're building on sinking sand. Because let me tell you something. You get it today, it could be gone tomorrow. Listen. Spirit's not playing with you. Spirit said it could be gone tomorrow. And then you have to ask yourself, what did you do with what you had for the collective? Not just for you. And I'm not in your pocket. I don't know. I'm telling you the energy. Okay. Spirit says you're blowing off steam filled with rebellion, merriment, overindulgence, and wanting to escape. Wanting to escape what? Denial, the truth, cover up, superficiality, frivolity, foolishness, and wanting to take a closer look. Let me tell you something too. What you do to others, they will do to you. Don't be mad when it's your turn, because whatever energy you put out there, it comes back to you. And Spirit says times 2, times 3, times 4, whatever. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the what? Exactly. You got to be careful. When you spew energy out there and it's not right, it's not love and light, it will come back. I'm reading the energy because Spirit is acknowledging somebody's playing with your top. Somebody is like, she thinks she's playing with me. I'm going to play with her too. And it's not one. You've got several people out here. You call them haters, you call them whatever. They out there. And it's the power of the tongue. It's the power of their manifestation. It's the power of their mind. And yeah, you could clear, cancel, and release it and send it to the pit of hell from which it came. Ashe. But if you're going to turn around and do the same thing, what are we doing? That's a war. Spiritual. Okay? And Spirit is acknowledging also that people are looking at you like, I told you, Lakenya. I told you, Payton. I told you so. They're totally content. It's a yes. Success wishes granted. Mastery's resolution. They're happy to see you down bad. I'm not here to co-sign that energy. I just read the energy. And this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Lakenya. I don't know. The Spirit said you a diamond girl born to shine. Okay. Dollar bills, y'all. Okay. The Spirit said there's a recording, a message that's going to come out. Now, I don't know what you be doing, how you be doing it, but somebody got you on record, evidence. Because I'm seeing it in a court of law. And they're presenting their evidence. Recording. Spirit says you got to check yourself. You're going to be falling apart, falling into pieces because you know you fucked up. And this is a resonating energy at this point. Yeah. So you up, ready to stand your ground, ready to fight your family time for this baby and this promise, and for the love of money, got you busy, overwhelmed, frenzied. I'm talking about, you know, when you lay your edges down and they curl right back up, that's how you feeling, frazzled. You remember Miss Frazzle from the Magic School Bus? Frazzled. That's just the energy that I'm picking up on. It feel like every time you straighten your hair, the curls come right back. You can't get right. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Can't get right. Mrs. Can't get right. But this is the energy. This is you facing your karma. And then once it's done, it's done. I mean, everybody has a mountain that they have to climb. Do you hear what I'm saying? Everybody dealing with peaks and valleys. It's not just you, but this is the energy that I'm picking up on. Okay? Spirit says, stand your ground. Get ready for battle. And this is in regards to family time. Mother, father, kids. Okay? And this is in regards to a pregnancy test. Unsure pregnancy scare, positive or negative. This is going to send you through a whirlwind. It's going to be an apology. It's fake. It's for the love of money. Promise. I don't know if somebody was feeding you promises. Promise. I don't know if they was, because I'm hearing that song by Jagged Edge. Meet me at the altar and yo. It's a lie. Never was going to be that. But, I mean, that's your business, okay? That's just what Spirit say. Spirit say. And I feel like I'm talking to a grandmother because she is pissed, ticked. Riding out the waves. So we could be talking about a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but acknowledging that you're trying to overcome these battles, anxiety, sadness, fear, depression, wanting to clear, cancel, and release this to manifest the life that you do want, knowing that you fucked up. But Spirit says it's under investigation, which creates insecurity. Now, this could be spiritual investigation or traditional investigation, but energy is looking in at you. Okay. Spirit said, what you done? You should have saged before you came in here. You see what I'm saying? Ancestors are telling you should have cleared, canceled, and released. But sometimes people get so caught up that they forget, you know? Spirit says every candle got, everybody got a candle, but some don't got no flame. A lot of these resources, a lot of gifts and talents, a lot of Yeah, I don't want to say gifts and talents, a lot of resources, a lot of stuff, but they don't even know how to spark it. They don't know how to, to really get into their passion, Spirit said, but the roots remember what the branches forgot. So no matter how far you branch out, the roots remember why you're here, what you're supposed to do here. They remember who you are at the core, at the heart of it. Because Spirit keeps saying you're running, you're running, you're running, you're running. Okay? And they know who you are. And Spirit says, whatever seed you sow, so shall you reap. Whatever seed you water, so shall you grow. Okay, you're going to grow it. And so are you sowing seeds of positivity? Are you sowing seeds of strength? Are you sowing seeds of resilience? Or are you out here sowing seeds of, I'm going to get you? That's your business. Spirit says the veil will be lifted and people will see you for who you are. That's not my business. And when I say that, it says introvert. We see the wigs. We see the computer, Netflix and chilling. We see the man on the phone. That's your business. 16 is significant. 7 is significant. Spirit says antisocial, shy, isolated, reserved, inner thoughts, spending time alone, avoidance, quiet in your head, creative expression, passive issues, fitting in, societal differences. So you got some... And this got to do with the scholar. This is you're antisocial and feeling some kind of way because of the scholar. And what I was going to say was I am picking up on some mental health issues, allegedly, energetically. But this energy, the scholar is a professional or lessons learned with him. Adulthood, dedication, knowledgeable, devotee, information, fact, check, by the book, power, leveling up, educated, a teacher, a graduate, culture, illuminated, sophisticated. And for those that don't know, I'm just reading right out the book. Okay, thank you. Okay, so your situation is all tied up into this man, honey, into this relationship. And I think I picked up on that before because in the middle of the deck, we do get the witch in reverse. And I'm already picking up that somebody likes to play with that stuff, but that's not my business. Bitch, harmful intent, ill will, harm unto others or self, backfire, dishonesty, force, misuse of magic, spiritual differences, liar, troublemaker, bitterness, groundless, greed, hidden agenda, dark magic, enchantress, evil spirited. And so, when people be like, I would never, no, they don't. People do it all the time. Y'all have been practicing hoodoo and you don't even know it. Y'all been practicing spiritual acts and y'all don't even know why y'all do what y'all do when y'all do what y'all do. These folks be doing it, allegedly, energetically. And so when it comes up in readings and people be so shocked, like, oh my God, what? I promise you, like Maury said, 99.99999%, you did it. You're doing it. You don't even know why. You don't even know how. It's just been passed down. Now, the intention behind it. Some people do some stuff and their intent, Spirit said, put that down. Their intent is malicious. Their intent is to create ill will, harm, disease, discomfort, and to destroy. Not my business, okay? I'm not saying that's her, but I'm saying that's the energy that I'm picking up on when I speak in reference to her and him. Whoever him is. Okay? All right. So when it comes to that relationship, it says letting you go is painful. Excuse me. You were supposed to choose me. Now, excuse me? Okay. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. I got you. You deserve to be treated better. Okay. And I said at the beginning that 3 is a problem. 3 is a crowd. 3 is an issue. Not my business. Lakenya. I don't know, y'all. Y'all be telling me their names, and I'm Payton. Thank you. Blocked. Y'all done blocked each other? Or is there blockages within this relationship, Miss Ma'am? Because somebody is wearing a mask. But you do have a sacred bond. You'll be connected together forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever. That's your business. That's your business. Because in life, you get to make a choice. And when you make a choice, you got to deal with that choice. You roll the dice. You play the game. You pay the price. Okay? Shadow work. Lakenya. Invited but not wanted. So you're dealing with emotional distance. Energy of being excluded. Spirit is also acknowledging that shadow work, okay? It's presented, but you're like, I'll deal with that later. Okay, then do your journaling and all your things later. But your shadow work should be focusing on resistance and spiritual procrastination. And then last, 2 more things. Spirit says you're crying in the shower. Anxiety, sadness, fear, depression, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, water. So your shadow work should be, really focusing on why all the isolation. Why are you breaking down? Why do you feel so vulnerable? And how does it stem from your childhood, or how does it stem from a situation that happens that you keep replaying and you keep reiterating and you keep doing to yourself? Now, are you victimizing your own? Okay. Too deep. Are you now your victimizer because you're used to being the victim? It's a question because Spirit is telling me to ask. Whatever situation that you had prior to, you have to heal from that. Because if you continue to create the same patterns and habits and toxicity and choices that you didn't have a choice then, but you do have a choice now, you are abusing yourself to an extent. Okay, and then Spirit says pretending to like people is another thing that you need to deal with. Your shadow work, masking, people pleasing, and you're exhausted. That's your business. I can't, and I won't. I can't, and I won't. I won't go too much. I won't go too deep because people are very surface, and when you're a very surface energy, you're not ready for the truth. You can't understand or understand the truth. You would rather your fantasy, the fallacy. You'd rather stay in that space. Because the truth is ugly. And the truth requires truth. And the truth is the truth is the truth. And the truth don't argue with a lie. The truth can get ugly. But guess what's on the other side of that? Peace. So do you want peace or do you want power? Baby girl. Yeah, see, you have independent wealth. You have independent success, financial stability, security. You have prosperity. All the things due to hard work. Collecting on your investments and thriving business and status and freedom and wisdom and maturity and indulgence. You got it. Okay? With the 9 of Pentacles. And Spirit says with the Empress, you're pregnant, filled with fertility, motherhood, sensuality, nurturing, creative, beautiful, feminine, and in nature. With the Empress, 3. There goes 3 again. 3 is a crowd. 3 is an issue for you. Growth and material comfort, a beautiful home, it says. Status and social standing. However, in the middle of the deck, what we can't see is discontent. You see what I'm saying? You got all of these things, but at the end of the day, when you close your door, and you turn off your phone and you turn off your TV, discontent, anxiety, sadness, fear, depression, apathy, disinterest, stagnation, impulsiveness, negative patterns, detachment. That's our biggest obstacle. I mean, and don't get me wrong, it's sad. And the thing is the genuine energy that is trying to come forth within yourself is also requesting genuine and divine energy to help you get through this time. And so hopefully when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. But you've got to show up raw. And as much as you speak about other things energetically, allegedly, you have to speak about your truth. You have to stand in your truth. And you got to be okay with your choice. Those are your choices. You made those. Stand 10 toes down. Who cares? Chin up. Shoulders back. But your truth is what is needed and necessary for you to grow through this moment at this time. Yeah, Spirit says you're holding on to people, possessions, and issues, deep-seated issues, past issues. You're hoarding, stingy, and controlling. Possessive. Yes, you have financial stability and financial security, and you can save for big purchases or even retirement, but there's also greed, materialism, and Spirit just keeps saying that. In the middle of the deck, there's this energy of needing to start over and start on and to have this energy of freedom, feeling very foolish and careless, but acknowledging that it's time for new beginnings. It's time for new beginnings. Because something has to end in order for something else to begin. Spiritual transformation, physical transformation, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and or even financially. But there is death. Spiritual transformation for new beginnings to let go. Let it go. Yes, you're dealing with sudden, unexpected upheavals and endings. And you need to release and cleanse and purge. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But in doing so, you will find yourself back on your throne where you're in charge and you're optimistic and you're independent. And there is going to be unexpected income even if you decide to move in this avenue, if you decide to choose this route. But I can't tell you what to do with the King of Wands. I can only read the energy. It ain't my business. That's not my problem. What's her biggest obstacle? One time I read biggest obstacle in reverse. Spirit says returning from travel or a holiday, there's going to be an obstacle. Restriction, bad timing, obstacle. Losing momentum, things being out of control, obstacle. Things happening at a too fast pace, obstacle. Theft and opposition, obstacle with the 8 of Wands. Something happened fast and you weren't ready for it. And it's an obstacle. It wasn't what you wanted. It wasn't what you desired. And it feels like this always happens. But look at the end. The rainbow. Alignment. Peace. Family. Homecomings. Gatherings. Long-term relationships. Stability. Security. Harmony. Abundance. Domestic bliss. Happily ever after. Children. Even marriage is up in there. But you got to go through the fire. A chance to be with you. I gladly risk it all. And I'm not talking about with no man. I'm talking about with yourself. Through the fire. I'm telling you, when you really love yourself, it don't look like a Macy's commercial. That shit is fake as fuck. Really loving yourself is unexplainable. There is not a word that could define what that looks like, because it is a feeling. You don't care what nobody thinks at all. Bald, one eye, no teeth, one finger, but bad as hell. I wish a bitch would. Wish a motherfucker would. Loving yourself means there's no need for validation from outside. Say what? I don't need all these things. I'm at peace. I love me. I don't. If they come, great. I don't care. And that's where spirit wants you. Sending you love and light.